Hello everyone. My name is Amithpal Singh. I am FIDE instructor and a candidate master. My international chess rating was 2274 at the peak. That was my peak rating. Okay. So today I will help you to learn chess basics. Okay. So it's a very starting class of chess where you can learn how to set up a chessboard. You will learn how the chess pieces are called, how the chess pieces move, and more. Okay. So to start off, this is how. Okay, let me. Okay. So let's talk about chessboard first. Okay. So if you have a chessboard at home, okay. So how you set up a chessboard is your right hand side should be a white square. So whenever you keep a chessboard in front of you to play with someone, your right hand corner should be a white square. Okay. Chessboard consists of 64 squares. There are 64 squares in the chessboard. So how we have name, right? Every kid has name, every person has name. Say similarly, every square on the chessboard has a name. Okay, every square on the chessboard has a name. So we will learn first what are these names. Okay, why we have to know the chess square names. We see if we know the chess square names, it's very easy to interact. So it's how English is a language, how Hindi is a language to communicate with each other. So chess notation, if you know the chess notation, it's a language where two chess players can communicate with each other. Okay, so they can on the phone, or they are far enough, anywhere they can communicate. They can just say the position. Okay, my pawn is on e4, my rook is on e1, and what should I play there? I just played. After the game, they just discuss. Okay, so now we will learn. So I have just given an example where I mean like chess notation is very useful. So there are many uses of it. So let's go ahead. So if you see on the chessboard, you see here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So chessboard, okay, here I call them as standing lines. For the kids here, okay, so these standing lines are called as files. Okay, so I will call A file, B file, C file, D file, E file, F file, G file, H file. Similarly, so okay, if someone asks you what is this file, you will say it is E file. What is this file? It is G file. What is this file? It is B file. Similarly, we have ranks. So ranks are sleeping lines, okay, or horizontal lines. So files are vertical lines and ranks are horizontal lines or sleeping lines they call as. So sleeping lines are called as ranks, and they are like, so if you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 ranks. So if someone asks you, what is this rank? It's 7th rank. What is this rank? 5th rank. What is this rank? 2nd rank. Okay. So now we have learned files and ranks. And then we have, so standing lines are called as files, sleeping lines are called as ranks. Then we have, one second, just hold on. So then we have, okay, let also learn slanting lines. What are slanting lines are called as? What are slanting lines? Slanting lines are called as diagonals in chess. Okay, these are diagonals. So this is also a diagonal, this is also a diagonal. Okay, just for your information, so that when we discuss, it will be easy. Okay. So once we learn vertical lines, I mean like standing lines and sleeping lines, now let's learn how each square is called. Okay. How, I mean like let's get the address of each square. So if someone asks you what is this square, you can say What file it is in? E file. So it is in E file and fifth rank. So it will be E5. You will call this square as E5. Now if someone asks you what is this square, it will be C6. So the letters, okay, here it will be here you see it's in capital, but usually it will be like this. It will be in small letter, okay. So the file is in small letter and the number is 6. Okay, if so someone asks you what is this square? Okay, what is this square? It will be F5. It will be F5. What is the square? D4. What is the square? G7. What is the square? B6. What is the square? A3. So I will say you to practice more. Okay, you just practice more. You just practice more so that you at home you practice more at home. Okay, so that will be helpful for you. Okay, so ask your I mean like parents, okay, or have a chessboard. Ask your parent or brother or someone physically or in the board online. So what is this square? What is this square? What is this square? And you just try to name them. So this is how the notation is very important to communicate. Okay, this is about the chessboard. Now let's go to the. Okay, this is about so you now you know the notation. Okay, so let's go to the chessboard. Okay, let's learn about the chess pieces. Sorry. Okay, so let's learn how to set up these pieces first. Okay, so these are white pieces, these are black pieces. Okay, on the chessboard you have 32 white squares. 32 white squares. Total squares are 64. So you have 32 white squares and 32 black squares. Okay, and you have 16 white pieces, 16 black pieces. So how? Okay, till now I mean like you might have learned like elephant, okay, hathi, ghoda, like horse. Like this you might have learned like horse. This is a camel. But in chess, okay, for professional chess, it's better to learn the chess. I mean like chess terms. Okay, the technical terms. How they call. Let's learn professional chess. So this is called as rook. This is called as knight. This is called as bishop. Again, so these are rooks. Rooks will be in the corners. Okay. So when you set up the board, first keep the rooks. Rooks in the corners. Then we have knights. Beside the rooks, we have knights. Then we have bishops. Beside the knights, we have bishops. Then we have queen and king. This is queen and the one with the plus symbol. Okay, most probably on in every set of chessboard, the king will be having the plus symbol. So easy. So a lot of times when I was a child, okay, when I was very young, that time when I was learning, I mean, so that time I was always confused with the queen and the king. So the queen should be in white square and the king should be, okay, the king should be the last square which is empty, right? So very easy to learn, very easy to remember. White queen will be in white square, black queen will be in black square. Okay, white queen in white square, black queen will be in black square. And these are known as pawns. Okay, soldiers they call, right? So these are known as pawns in chess. Okay. So now, so these again I will tell you. These are rooks, then knights, then bishops, then we have king and queen. White queen will be in the white square. Then we have pawns. Okay, P-A-W-N-S, pawns. Okay, same way as how we have at white side, similarly we have at black side. Okay, so now we will learn how these are our forces. Okay, these are our forces and we have to utilize our force. These are our army here. Okay, so how it will be generally is you will play white one move and your opponent will play one move. you will play one move. It's played between two players. Okay. So you will play one move, opponent will play one move. Okay. So now we have to learn how each piece moves. Okay. So before we learn how each piece moves, just a recap. Okay, we learned about the chess notation, how the notation is there, and we learned about the how the setup is done, how chess setup is kept, how the chessboard is kept, then how the pieces are moved kept. Okay. Also learn now that we have learned the chess notation half part. Okay, we learned the squares. So I will say, okay, let's talk about this. Okay, the chess notation part. Okay. So okay. So we learned total squares are 64, white squares are 32, black squares are 32. Ranks are called as sleeping lines, files are standing lines. Then we have major pieces and minor pieces. Okay, so usually the king, queen, and rook are called as major pieces, and knight, bishop, and pawn are called as minor pieces. Okay, so knight and bishop are called as minor pieces, and rook, king, and queen are called as major pieces. So, okay, why they are called as major pieces and minor pieces, you will know in some time. So coming to the chess notation. Okay. So here you see the king. Okay, the king is denoted by K. Okay, the king is denoted by K. Queen is denoted by Q. The first letter of the, so in queen, the first letter is Q, right? So it is denoted by Q. Rook is denoted by R, capital R. Knight is denoted by capital N. Bishop is denoted by capital B. So if someone asks me, okay, let's see what is the position of the board. If someone asks you, where are the white rooks? Okay, where are the white rooks? So I will write R for rook, RH1, then RA1. One more rook is on RH8, RA8. Okay. Similarly, if I want to write for knight also it should be K. Okay, one thing I just forgot. Let me tell you this. See, king is denoted by K. Okay, king is denoted by K. Then for knight also it should be first letter, right? It should be K. But already because we are using K for the king, we are using N for the knight. Okay, the second letter. So now if someone asks me where are the knights, I will write NG1. And one more knight is on B1. So this is how you write. So the piece name will be in capitals. The piece which is denoted by, okay, knight is denoted by capital N, so it will be in capital. And the square will be, so that the rank will be in small. So knight B1, okay. And you can say the knight is on G8 and the other knight is on B8. So this is how we do it. Okay, that's it about the chess notation. So I will tell you further about each piece, how they move, okay, in my next session. Thank you.